What's up, YouTube? Jeff, your Style O.G. And on today's video, we're gonna talk about 10 small signs that a woman might like you. If you're new to the channel, we release a new video every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, discussing various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. I invite you to subscribe, tap that notification bell, and join us. And to my returning friends like Curtis Jones, salute. Now, unfortunately, most of the time, a woman isn't gonna walk right up to you and say, hey, Jeff, did you know I'm really interested in you? It just doesn't work that way. Women tend to be a little bit more subtle when expressing interest. And that's what I wanna talk to you about on today's video. On today's video, I'm gonna give you 10 small signs that a woman that you interact with on a semi-regular or regular basis will give off if she likes you. You just need to pay more attention and be a little bit more observant. You might find that a woman likes you that you had no idea. So without any further delay, let's hop right into 10 small signs that a woman might like you. Now, one of the things you definitely will find a woman doing if she's interested in you, she tends to ask you a lot of questions. If a woman asks you questions, especially if they're questions about you, she's obviously trying to get to know you. If she's going out of her way to inquire how your weekend was, and especially if she has follow-up questions, she's obviously trying to draw you out and get to know you better. So pay attention. If a woman is consistently asking you questions, she's trying to get to know you and trying to let you know she likes you. A small thing a woman definitely will do if she's into you, she will playfully tease you. This is a way for her to get personal with you without getting too deep. It's a great way to create intimacy while keeping things light. Just think about it. When we were younger, we would tease the girls that we liked. Women do the same thing. Like I said, this is one of the best ways to get personal without getting deep. It's a great playful way to let you know she's into you and to have a little fun at your expense. Next up on the list of the things you should pay attention to, the small things women do when she likes you. When she's talking to you, she'll remove a physical barrier from in between you. This is a subconscious way of her getting close to you, to make sure everything is out of the way to get into your personal space. Just think about it. When someone doesn't want you in their personal space, they'll have a barrier in between them to feel safe. So if she's talking to you and moves that coffee cup out of the way so she can get closer, she's trying to create a level of intimacy. She's trying to let you know she likes you. Now, one of the things us guys have to do a better job of is pay attention to nonverbal communication. I'm talking body language. And when a woman is into you, one of the things she'll definitely do, she'll orient her body towards you. This is what I mean. When she's talking to you, she's facing her body towards you. Her feet and her torso are pointed in your direction. This is an open body stance and is trying to let you in. It's directing her attention towards you subconsciously. But on the other hand, if often when she talks to you, her body's oriented away from you, she's trying to get away from you. But if her body, especially her feet and her toes, are oriented and pointed towards you, there's a strong chance she likes you. Next up on the list of small signs a woman likes you, we're staying with body language cues. Do you notice that she starts to mirror your gestures and your movements? This is a subconscious way that people communicate that they like you. Do you notice in the conversation when your energy goes up, hers goes up? When you speak more calmly, she speaks more calmly. If you're moving your hands a lot or showing different body gestures that she replicates, it's a strong sign she's into you. And I would definitely pay attention to if she matches the speed of your speech. It's natural for someone to mirror something that they like. So if she's mirroring your gestures and your energy, strong chance she's into you. Now, next up is a small sign I want you to pay attention to when you're among a group. If you're in a group of people and a woman is talking, and most likely not directly to you, when she's done saying something, does she look towards you to see your reaction? She's doing this for a reason. She seeks your approval. She wants to impress you. She actually cares what you think. If she's in the middle of conversation with a group or somebody else and she turns to see what you think, she clearly has you on her mind. Like I said, she's seeking your approval. She's seeking your approval because she likes you. She wants to impress you because she's into you. So if she pays attention to your reaction when she's talking, it's a great sign, my brother. One great giveaway, even though it might be a small sign, is when the woman is in your presence, does she primp and preen a lot? Meaning, is she fixing her hair, adjusting her clothes? She will often do this subconsciously because she wants to be attractive to you. And if she's messing with her hair, making sure she looks right, is fidgeting in general, she definitely cares what you think about her looks. This is a time-tested sign. It's just a subconscious thing that she can't control. She subconsciously wants to be attractive in your eyes. That's why she's fixing herself, primping and preening when she's around you. Now, another thing you definitely want to pay attention to is, does this woman remember the things you guys talk about, whether it's big or small? Now, of course, if a woman remembers the things that you guys have been talking about, that means you're top of mind, especially if she remembers small things. If she remember you said you were going a certain place on a certain day and she asked you how it turned out, you're top of mind. And if you told her you had something important coming up, the day of, she'll say, hey, good luck. I hope it works out for you. She remembers things you talked about because she's thinking about you. You're top of mind. So she brings things you guys have talked about in the past, she likes you. Another body language cue you definitely can pay attention to that might be a sign she's into you. Does she tilt and or drop her head when she's talking to you? Especially if you see her tilting and leaning over to one side, she's bringing herself in so she can definitely hear what you're saying. And another small thing to pay attention to, does she drop her chin to the ground? This puts her in a position of having to look up at you, putting her in a vulnerable, submissive position. She'll only do this if she's into you. She definitely won't want to feel vulnerable and submissive to a guy she doesn't like. So make sure you pay attention. Does she tilt and or drop her head? She's trying to hear what you gotta say and wants to be open to you. She likes you, my brother. And last but certainly not least, on my list of 10 small signs that a woman might like you, does she pay you compliments? Now, generally speaking, women aren't as free with the compliments as guys are. You know, when we're trying to lay it on heavy, they usually don't do that. And generally speaking, women definitely don't compliment men they aren't into. She's been having guys compliment and flatter her whole life. She knows flattery will get you everywhere. She'll use it on you. And you'll notice she'll compliment what you're wearing. Jeff, I really like that jacket. Or she'll mention something you did that impressed her. Notice that. Like I said, most of the time, women aren't as free with the compliments as us guys are. So if you find her complimenting you from time to time, more than likely, she likes you. And let me throw one more bonus sign in. If you find her laughing at your jokes, she's definitely into you. You know you're not that funny. You're pretty corny. If she's laughing at your jokes, she likes you, kid. Okay, so there you have it. My list of 10 small signs a woman might be into you. My female subscribers, help the Style O.G family out. Let us know a couple of secrets of the small things you do when you like a guy. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit that like button. Helps the channel to grow. And of course, tap that notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos we release every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern. And I'll check you out the next time.